That is amazing! Joe Iginla has been drafted by the Calgary Flames with the 65th overall draft pick. Obviously, you're looking at the name, you're looking at the birthplace, you're looking at the family connections. Joe Iginla is Jarome Iginla's other son. Now, obviously, we understand that Iginla is a guy that, Tej is a really great prospect, one of the best in the Utah Mammoth and their overall organization. But Joe Iginla, hey, he's a prospect too. And the Calgary Flames just took him 65th overall. Now, unfortunately, the NHL Network broadcast, they had him ranked 222nd overall, which is pretty late. You take a look at the NHL Central Scouting list, they had him 200th overall amongst North American skaters. So Joe Iginla, he's definitely not somebody that folks were projecting to go 65th to Calgary. However, he does because, of course, there's a really good connection of Iginla'S that made their way into the Flames organization. Joe Iginla this previous year had 31 points in a combined 59 games with the Oil Kings and the Vancouver Giants. He had spent 2 seasons in the WHL already, and at 5'10", 170, a right-handed forward, there is going to be a long path to go for Iginla to be making any sort of an impact that is in the same shadow as his father, but it's a cool story nonetheless. If we go over to the Elite Prospects and their scouting report guide, they have Joe Iginla ranked as a D-grade prospect with a 4.0 out of 10 for skating, 4.5 for shooting, 5 for passing, 4.5 puck handling, 5 hockey sense, and 4.5 physical. Highly detailed with physical skills, he punches above his weight class in battles. Intelligent, but he will need to become dynamic to push for an NHL job. That seems to be something that the Calgary Flames want to commit to allowing Joe to be able to do. You take a look at some of the comments made on the prospect profile, combining effort with skill. Joe Iginla rips away pucks in the forecheck, wins inside positioning on retrievals, and absorbs contact. After winning the puck, he instantly goes to work, often cutting straight to the net. He moves the receptions along the wall, seals off contact, and shows patience under pressure to wait for lanes to open. From off-the-catch wristers to cycle extension plays, Iginla has many of the habits a prospect needs to succeed in the NHL. He's far ahead of the curve when it comes to those details, but heavy feet that lack quickness and explosiveness cap his scoring potential off the rush. He has fewer dynamic carries, flashes of handling skill, and less advantage creation. Long-term, Iginla still looks like a future pro player, most likely in a checking motor-based role. At 5'10", that archetype may be more difficult to achieve, but as a team, we at Elite Prospects, so the folks that wrote this great piece, believe he has more offense to unlock at the WHL level. If he had speed, watch for Iginla'S game to open up offensively, which could unlock an NHL role for him. So, Joe Iginla doesn't have the most optimistic scouting report to his name, but it's a great story at 65th overall, and one that Calgary Flames fans won't get upset about, at least not that I'm aware of. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Joe Iginla is a Flame. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.